Time. I've been wanting to do this for a while now. I'm going to take you guys into our local grocery store, Hannaford, and I'm going to show you how I shop, okay? I'm more so doing this for my nutrition clients who are trying to learn how to track macros, boost their protein, maybe lower their fat, and find more of a balance with their carbs. Shockingly, I also learn when people start to track their food, or new clients do, that their carbs are always lower than I could imagine. Like, I don't know how they survive off these low carbs. And I really just think it has to do with the fact that we've been taught or told all of our lives, it seems, that we should eat a lower carb diet, and that's what's going to help us be successful in losing weight. This is so just not true. It's all about the balance, you guys, okay? So follow me into the grocery store today to teach you how I shop, like around the grocery store. I start in the produce section and I shop around. I try to stay out of those middle aisles. Those middle aisles are what gets you in trouble. Okay, that's where the sugar is and all the processed food. Now, there's some stuff that's good in there, but primarily we don't want to be picking up our food from the middle aisles. Okay, we do got to live a little. I understand if you got to go down the ice cream aisle, and if you can fit the ice cream into your macros, more power to you. So anyways, this video as well is going to show you some good swap ideas, meaning pick this instead of that kind of thing. So if you can get something that's light, for example, believe it or not, light sour cream hardly tastes any different than regular sour cream. You might notice it to start, of course, but before you know it, the longer you eat it, slap that on a taco, right? It's just gonna be what you eat now. It's just light sour cream and it becomes normal. Anyways, if you can make some little adjustments here and there, it really adds up at the end of the day. If you can cut out this unnecessary, say, 500 calories worth of food to put more substance in your body to feel fuller longer and throughout the day, why not? All right, so follow me in. Hope you learned something. If not, have fun watching. All right, boy, are we going to learn a lot today throughout this grocery store. So grapes, this is great to start here because when you track them in your macros, you're going to find that they are high in carbs. The reason they're high in carbs is because they actually contain a decent amount of natural sugar. So sugar, when you're tracking macros, is really going to show up as high in carbs. But don't forget that grapes are also good for you. They have a lot of antioxidants. They're full of vitamin C and K, which will support your immune system and bone health. They also provide a huge amount of hydration too because they're mostly made up of water. Now, don't get tripped up here with your lettuce kits, salad kits. All right, you're better off making your own salad because these kits come with super duper high fat content dressing. Just like these dressings, I just would steer clear of them. All right, let's talk about this cute little section. This is my favorite in the produce because these vegetables are super low in calories, but also super high in vitamins and minerals, okay? You can't beat the green peppers, any color peppers. The mushrooms are fantastic. Cucumbers are also really, really great for the time of the day where, say, you've exhausted all of your macros and you just don't have any more room to fit, but you're still hungry. You can get away with just eating a cucumber and it's basically free. That's how low the calories are. All right, now let's talk about my most favorite fruit ever. I love this one for a pre and post workout. Reason is because it's a quick digesting carb. This will provide an energy boost before a workout. And then they also contain potassium, which will help prevent muscle cramps and aid in recovery after exercise. But most importantly, they will help replenish glycogen stores and restore electrolytes. So this will help support muscle recovery and overall hydration. So super great fruit, highly recommend. Get yourself some bananas. Now here is my go-to filler type of food, okay? So if I got my protein and this and that, whatever, and I want more substance, right? It's gonna be broccoli or cauliflower for me. Again, this is another super low carb for what you're getting, nutrient dense. It's a filler food. That's how I look at it, okay? Super low in calories. Anyways, this type of vegetable has lots of fiber as well, so this will help with our digestion too, which is also quite important. All right, so you're probably catching on by now. We're still in the produce department, and you hear me say over and over and over, these are low in calories, low in carbs, high in nutrients, right? This is why we want to stick with our vegetables and our fruits. All of these are great. They can be higher in carbs, yes, but that's just because of the natural sugars. Just be careful of that. But remember, you're getting all of those great, rich in fiber, vitamin A, C, K, folate in these types of food. And we need these, okay? You're not finding them in chips or anything like that, or any processed food, unless they're adding it in, basically. This is just a quick little thing that I figured out. Buy that kimchi there and mix it into this miso soup. Oh my gosh, really low in calories and delicious. I love this tofu right here, ready to eat. You can just chop it up and eat it. All right, cheeses, think about it. I love feta cheese, but you don't want the regular feta cheese. Just go ahead and look for the reduced fat, okay? You can get so many different things in reduced fat. It's half the fat. That's 8 grams right there. The other one's only 4. All right, now we've got our processed meat, right? Deli meat. Yes, this can be higher in sodium. It does contain preservatives and can be unhealthy fats, but it is a better option to go into a grocery store and get this kind of meat and slap it on a healthy piece of bread than going to McDonald's, for example, okay? So anyways, this is the healthy type of bread I'm talking about. I love this stuff. It's also high in protein. That one pita is like 6 grams of protein. The whole thing's only 60 calories. Here's another one they make. You can roll it right up and make a sandwich with it. Delicious. My kids actually like it too. Okay, lucky you if you like fish, because that's going to open up your lean protein options to hit your protein goals quite a bit. All right, fish is typically a quite lean protein, same with shrimp and even lobster. I know lobster's expensive, but it's so delicious. It's like basically all protein. And then fish, keep in mind, it's full packed of omega-3 fatty acids, which is really great for heart health, as we all know. Anyways, go for fish. It's so good. I love it. All of it. Clams, all of it. All right, now this video is not to tell you like go get the grass-fed beef or whatever the natural, and I'm not getting into those details. I am strictly kind of staying in the range of macros. What's easier? How much more food can you eat? Like pick this instead of that, so that your macros can stay on the lower side. So meat is going to definitely overall increase your protein, okay? But which ones you pick is what you need to pay attention to. Like this ground turkey, you can get 99% fat-free ground turkey. That's incredible. Mix it with chili, okay? You just got to look at the percentages of the fats, basically, and that's going to make the difference for you. Hot dogs, I mean, hot dogs are disgusting to me as far as what is actually in them goes. I just can't get behind hot dogs. It's just really, really hard for me. But anyways, they can be delicious for kids, but they are high in fat. Speaking of kids, my dear son brought me this and begged me for it, and I'm sorry, it was a no for me, okay? I have bought it maybe once, twice in his life because it just had a weak moment, but don't do it on the weekly, you guys. You've got such better options as far as yogurt goes. It's not full of literally sugar. This one here is really great. It's a Chobani, less sugar. This one here is also really good. Too Good is the brand. And look at these here. You can get 15, 20 grams of protein in your yogurt. And this one right here is the plain yogurt, 0%. Great macros. Mix some of this Jell-O pudding in it. Get the sugar-free kind, and you'll be mind blown. Cottage cheese, get the low fat kind. I love to put a little honey on it personally. Cheese sticks, go with light. You can also get mozzarella cheese. Again, reduced fat. You have so many great options. I know this next one does not have the greatest ingredients, but just a spray is super duper low in fat, okay? Replaces butter very easily. I love eggs, but I love egg whites even more. Why? Because the egg yolk in one egg is 5 grams of fat. All right, let's talk about milk. All right, we all know that whole milk is high in fat. You have better options, okay, to reduce the fat for your macros and tracking. You can go with skim milk if you can stand it, or you can just get the 1% milk. That's what I do. I also like to use almond milk, unsweetened vanilla almond milk particularly, and that's what I mix my protein powder with, and it just makes it absolutely delicious. It's way better than water. These right here are creamers for your coffee. They can kill your macros, especially in the fat department. Okay, for me personally, I've just gotten away from them and I just don't do cream in my coffee anymore because if I can't get this fatty, delicious stuff, then it's like I don't want it at all. Now I put a scoop of First Form's collagen in my coffee, sweetens it right up. It's all I need. Ice cream, you've got options. You don't have to not eat ice cream. Remember, we have to still have the things that we like. Okay, look, no sugar added. Look for these types of things. These drumsticks, you can still have them, but you can get the tiny ones, so it helps with your portion control. All right, I'm going to spend a moment in the alcohol department because I need to explain something to you. You need to track your alcohol when you're tracking macros, and you need to do it one of two different ways. You will take, let's say your beer is 100 calories, you will divide it by 4. You get the number 25. That means you will track that one beer under your carbs as 25 carbs. Yep, it costs you that much food. That's like a bagel, you guys. That's why I eat a bagel instead of alcohol these days most of the time. Or you can take that 100 and divide it by 8 or 9, and then you'll get about 11, 12, and you can track it in fats. Okay, that's how we track alcohol. All right, we're moving along to the frozen section. These are like these egg white things. Not so bad. I've had them before. They're delicious. These are all vegetables. These are all definitely a go-to and a filler for your meals. Consider more vegetables and even fruit. So now we have our oatmeal. Oatmeal will stick with you for a while as far as throughout the day goes, but pick the right kind of oatmeal. Don't get the junky sugar stuff, you guys. You can even get the lower sugar if you want. Check these out that my daughter found. Okay, this is Ghost. Ghost is known for protein powders and supplements. Never seen this before, but the macros are actually pretty good. This is a voiceover, so I've gone home and I've actually tried these, and for $10 a box, they're actually not too bad, but I don't know if I'd buy them again.
Don't be a goober.
Don't be a goober, you guys. Okay, that stuff is crap. You can get jelly that most kids aren't even going to tell the difference in natural or sugar free. Now, don't get caught up with this no added sugar stuff too. It's hardly any different when you look at the macros. Don't pay extra for it, is what I'm getting at. You can just go with the regular peanut butter and limit the amount of peanut butter. All of these juices, these are just so bad. Don't buy them, okay? Now, as far as rice cakes go, they can be a great quick filler, also a great before and after workout snack. I love beef jerky. Particularly, I love this zero sugar one. Great option for on the go or keep them in your car kind of thing, and helps increase your protein. You do have options. These are reduced fat wheat thins, and also these ones here, these simple ones, gluten free. They're good. Soda, soda. It's terrible for you, but you can get zero sugar or diet, and it's basically free. I'm not saying again that the contents of them are healthy for you, but they're an option. The best option here is actually seltzer water. You know what it's about. It's water. It's got some flavor. It's good. Cookies, if you can fit it in, great, but they're going to be high in carbs and most of the time sugar. I have them. It's just portion control. Instead of regular noodles, try these protein noodles. Those are absolutely delicious. Instead of regular old spaghetti, you can go with something that, yes, it's a bit more expensive, Raos, but lots less sugar in there. This one is something I bet you haven't thought of. Bone broth. Heat this up, sip it like a soup. There's tons of protein in it. I believe it's like 20 grams of protein in a cup. Pick light mayonnaise instead of regular mayonnaise. You'll hardly notice the difference. Okay, now this is all really good for you. It's like fish, okay? Super lean, consider tuna. You can also get like clams in this area, and these different mackerel fish options. They're good. They make a good snack. All right, dressings. Dressings will kill you, but look for the light options. Okay, go with the light. Once you eat more of this stuff, it becomes normal and you don't notice the difference in flavor. You also have the option of balsamic vinegar, which is much less calorie. Mustard is great because it's almost free. It doesn't contain hardly any calories. Put it on chicken. Ketchup, everybody loves ketchup, or not everybody, but they do have no sugar added ketchup, which is actually pretty good. I can't taste the difference. Pickles, basically free. Hungry at the end of the night, eat a pickle. Sugar free. They make these bread and butter ones, sugar free. So good, okay? Salsa. Salsa is also pretty much free. You can put it on eggs, and it's not much more calories. Black beans. Beans, higher in protein than maybe you've thought of. Great option. Now we've got our vegetables in a can. Not saying that's great and all, but they're vegetables and they do contain nutrients and you should consider them, or if you like them, put them in your diet. Okay, you get all the vegetables you want in a can. All right, so this is the section that Hannaford has. That's like different supplements and protein powders. This is Jocko. Love creatine. I like this brand. Not so much junk in it compared to like Fairlife milk. That's why we carry the Jocko now in the gym. See this Premier protein. It's a huge, long list of additives, but it actually doesn't taste that bad. Just as long as you're not living on it, basically, is my thought. Jocko Hydrate is even here too. Love these liquid hydrates for hydration and electrolytes. Even more Jocko right here. So anyways, these are all, your protein powders that you can add to your diet to help increase your protein. You've got these different kind of grab and go options to protein bars. The Quest ones aren't too bad. I just don't like the consistency so much. So just, look at the package. If it fits your macros, if you like it, great, eat it. All right, now this stuff is just going to be harder for you to fit in, but I do love a Rice Krispie treat. One of my trainers taught me this before a workout. It just gives you a little jolt to the system, boosts the carbs, and I just like it. And also they're portable. Alrighty, that's it for the grocery store today, I do believe.